Deep within the heart of a forgotten land lies a vast and ominous forest, shrouded in darkness and mystery. Its ancient trees stand tall and proud, their branches entwined like skeletal fingers, casting eerie shadows that dance upon the forest floor. Legends whisper of unspeakable horrors lurking within its depths, waiting patiently for unsuspecting souls to wander into their realm. Many dared not venture into the forest, for tales of those who entered and never returned spread like a chilling breeze through the neighboring villages. The forest was said to possess a malevolent energy, a palpable aura of dread that sent shivers down the spines of even the bravest of men. Yet there were those who were drawn to its enigmatic allure, unable to resist the call of the dark woods. One fateful night, a group of adventurous explorers gathered at the edge of the forest, their faces masked with trepidation. They carried with them lanterns that flickered weakly against the encroaching darkness, their feeble glow providing little comfort. Ignoring the warnings of the superstitious townsfolk, they plunged into the thick veil of trees, their steps muffled by the damp undergrowth. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew heavy with an oppressive silence, broken only by the haunting whispers of unseen creatures. Twisted roots snaked across their path, as if the forest itself sought to ensnare them within its clutches. Shadows seemed to shift and writhe, concealing lurking horrors that watched their every move. Time lost all meaning within the forest's depths. The explorers pressed on, their hearts pounding in their chests, driven by an insatiable curiosity and the desire to conquer their fears. But the forest had a way of playing cruel tricks on those who dared to enter. It distorted their perceptions, twisted their minds, and preyed upon their deepest fears. One by one, the explorers succumbed to the forest's malevolence. Some were driven mad, their piercing screams tearing through the night, while others vanished without a trace, consumed by the very darkness that surrounded them. The survivors clung to each other, their faces etched with terror, knowing that their chances of escape were growing slimmer with each passing moment. As they stumbled upon an ancient stone altar, bathed in an eerie blue light, a foreboding presence made itself known. A sinister figure materialized from the depths of the forest, its form a grotesque amalgamation of shadow and bone. Its eyes glowed with a sickly green hue, filled with a hunger that could never be sated. The survivors tried to flee, their hearts pounding in their ears, but the forest had other plans. Vines shot up from the ground, ensnaring their ankles, and pulling them inexorably towards the waiting entity. Desperation fueled their struggle, but it was all in vain. One by one, they were consumed by the darkness, their anguished cries swallowed by the unforgiving night. Silence fell upon the forest once more, as if the horrors that had unfolded were merely figments of a fevered nightmare. The ancient trees stood tall, their branches reaching towards the heavens, as if silently rejoicing in their newfound feast. The dark forest reclaimed its secrets, hiding them away from prying eyes, until another unsuspecting soul would dare to enter its cursed domain. And so, the legend of the dark forest continued to haunt the dreams of those who had heard the tale, a chilling reminder of the terrors that lurk within the shadows. To this day, the forest remains a forbidden place, its secrets locked away, waiting patiently for the next ill-fated soul to wander into its embrace. Never to be seen again. I in the heart of the dark forest, where the trees stand so close together that the sun's feeble light barely penetrates, lies an ancient and forgotten cabin. Its dilapidated exterior tells tales of its abandonment, and its warped wooden boards creak eerily in the wind. It is said that the cabin holds a malevolent presence, a force that hungers for the souls of the living. Rumors spread among the locals, tales of a cursed artifact hidden within the cabin's decaying walls. It is said to possess unimaginable power, capable of granting any desire but at a great cost. Curiosity mingled with dread, drawing intrepid souls to the cabin's doorstep, unable to resist the allure of forbidden knowledge. One moonlit night, a group of thrill-seekers gathered outside the cabin, their hearts pounding in anticipation. The air was thick with an otherworldly stillness, as if nature itself held its breath, warning them of the impending danger. Ignoring the trepidation in their hearts, they pushed open the cabin door, revealing a darkness that seemed to devour the feeble glow of their flashlights. Within the cabin's decaying interior, whispers echoed through the air, originating from unseen corners. The explorers' steps were muffled by the thick layer of dust that coated the floor, as if the cabin had been frozen in time. The air grew colder with each passing moment, their breath visible as ghostly tendrils in the dim light. As they cautiously ventured deeper into the cabin's heart, shadows danced and swirled, taking form and shape. Whispers turned into guttural growls, and the temperature plummeted to bone-chilling depths. The walls seemed to pulsate with a malevolent energy, as if the very essence of the cabin itself seeped into their souls. One by one, the explorers succumbed to the cabin's insidious influence. They became disoriented, their minds clouded with hallucinations and their thoughts twisted by paranoia. They lost track of time, their sense of reality shattered by the malevolent forces at play. Terrifying apparitions materialized before them, their screams of terror swallowed by the cabin's unholy embrace. As the survivors huddled together, desperation etched on their faces, they stumbled upon a hidden chamber, its door slightly ajar. Within its confines lay the cursed artifact, a relic of immeasurable power and unspeakable darkness. Its aura pulsed with a sinister glow, drawing the survivors closer despite their trembling limbs and pounding hearts. One dared to reach out, their fingers trembling as they brushed against the artifact's surface. In that moment, a surge of energy coursed through their body, filling them with an exhilarating power that transcended mortal limits. But with each passing second, their life force dwindled, drained by the very artifact they had sought. The survivors realized the horrifying truth too late. The artifact was no gift. It was a trap, a vessel of the malevolent force that plagued the cabin. Their bodies withered, their faces contorted in agony, as the darkness claimed them one by one. Their souls were forever bound to the cursed artifact, condemned to serve its insidious purpose for eternity. As dawn broke, the cabin stood silent and empty once more. The dark forest embraced its macabre secret, as the legend of the cursed cabin spread like wildfire among the villagers. They spoke of the hapless explorers who dared to disturb the cabin's slumber, warning future generations to stay away from the haunted depths of the forest. And so, the dark forest retained its enigmatic and terrifying reputation, a place where lost souls wander and the boundaries between the living and the dead blur. Its haunted whispers continue to echo through the trees, a chilling reminder that some mysteries are best left undisturbed, and that the shadows of the forest hold secrets that are better left buried in eternal darkness.